Alright, YouTube, I am here at Kingsport Farmers Market. I'm going to go in here. I've already did the survey. We're going to get everything set up. I'm going to try to keep this vlog real simple this time, just show you some highlights, things like that. So let's get it started. Alright, YouTube, so I'm doing this vlog a little bit different than I did before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just take you through some of the things that I did in this setup. Main reason why is I took pictures with my Kodak Pix Pro, which is just one of my light vlog weight cameras, but I forgot to actually bring the USB cable to keep it charged when I was shooting. So I was real selective on what I was shooting clip wise, just to make sure I could get through the night. But essentially what you got here is we got the car. In the car you can see the equipment that I had was all loaded up, ready to go, and then I just had to take it all out and get it on set, which you'll see right here. You'll see that I brought all the stuff in before I got it set up. Essentially start breaking it down and stuff, and then let you see right here a picture of the DJ booth when we get everything set up. And crazy thing was at this particular gig I was having some technical issues with my mixer. I think maybe the audio card or the sound card got burnt out, so I had to put it in the shop. But essentially I got a new mixer now, which hopefully we get the old one working, so I'll have a backup out of it. But if not, I've had the thing for about quite a few years, so it's time to kind of probably upgrade anyway. So I ended up having to run most of the sound through another DJ software through Bluetooth, and not actually use the mixer the whole night, which, you know, things like this happen in this world, so you know, you just gotta kind of roll with it. So that's the reason why it never hurts to learn more than one DJ software, just in case that does have to happen, or you just have to play a playlist to get through the night. But long story short, I was able to get the mixer or the music mix going through some external software, and now I got a new mixer. So my next gig you see will probably have that new mixer in it. But let's go here. Let's take a look at our setup. So essentially what we had is I'll show you these two things first, which is just the photo booth right here. The venue, the people that booked the gig decided to have photo booths. Something I'm looking into, but I just don't have the manpower right now to get those photo booths ready, running. But let's take you through our setup here, the full DJ setup. So first thing that this gig did, they actually booked a lighting frame, so which is called a facade. So in this first picture you can see here that I had to put the frame together, and then once I put the frame together I had to apply what's called a scrim. The scrim is the white part. It's like an elastic piece of cloth, and then it velcros onto the back of the frame. And then once I get that done, I bring in the speakers, which this setup was a little bit different because I used two Harbinger line arrays paired up with a sub, as you'll see in the video here. And then after we did the sub, I made sure I did one 415 top. So we're running about roughly two 2000 watt speakers, 2000 watt or 2400 watt sub, and then I think another 2500 on the top watt. So this was definitely a pretty sizable sound system. It's not as big as what I use at most proms, where I have the two subs and the two tops, but still pretty comparable. This venue had these cool little metal tubs, like where you put water and ice in them, but since they weren't using them, that ended up actually being storage, where we stored all my extra boxes and stuff after the setup. And then we had another table to kind of break off the venue, so people kind of knew where to walk and where not to walk. And then if you'll see here, once everything gets kind of cleaned up and tidied up, this is the full DJ setup, from a viewer side and then also from a technical side, where you can see the uplights in the background. And then the venue, or not the venue, but the client also booked some uplights. So if you can see right here where I'm breaking some stuff down, or not actually breaking it down, where I'm showing you guys just a piece of the venue. If you look in the back, you'll see that there is some actual uplights that they paid for, which was a total of 8 wireless ones. So now we're going to bring us back to the gig. So after we get all the setup done and everything, you see the up lights. We'll move into some highlights from the actual gig where lights were starting to come down. You can see the party, all that type of thing. So again, like I'm doing this vlog a lot different. Long story short, we got the venue, got the party going, people dancing, having a good time. Then I break down, and after we do the breakdown, I kind of do a little time lapse for the breakdown now. And then after I get everything packed up and broke down, I have to go outside. And it's kind of dark outside, of course, because it's late at night at this point. But essentially what we got going on, once I got everything broke down, then we go outside and get everything loaded in the car. It's real dark, so in post I'll have to make sure I try to lighten it up a little bit. But essentially this is the breakdown. So overall, pretty good gig, different setup because I was using the Harbingers, the line arrays mixed with a sub and a top. Did the facade and then the uplight to the back, and then also incorporated some issues that came in this gig where my sound, my mixer wasn't working correctly, but I was able to get through it. Nobody knew any difference on the performance end. They all had a good time and dance. So that's the main goal that you're doing with DJing. So sometimes mistakes happen and issues and technical stuff. So my suggestion is for those aspiring DJs that are watching my channel to learn things, is just kind of learn how your sound system works, how you can troubleshoot stuff, maybe have an extra laptop, which I always have an extra laptop on set, and just kind of be able to do those different types of things to be prepared for a worst case scenario. Long story short, like I said, the gig went well. I just had a lot of headaches on my end with the technical issues, but overall, a good gig, and I'll have more vlogs coming.